My name is Morgan Hardiman, and today I will be reading to y'all The Lazy Bear by Brian Wildsmith. Once upon a time, there was a bear who was so kind and thoughtful that all his neighbors were his friends. Are bears normally friendly and thoughtful? Not normally in real life. The bear liked to go for long walks, and one day, at the top of a hill, he found a wagon. It had been left there by the woodcutter. So, what is a woodcutter? A woodcutter is somebody in the woods that cuts down trees. The bear had never seen a wagon before, and he walked all around it and sniffed it, and at last sat in it. To his surprise, the wagon began to move. As it rolled downhill, the bear felt rather frightened, but by the time it reached the bottom, he was enjoying the ride. So what does frightened mean? Frightened means scared, so the bear got scared when he was first going down the hill in the wagon. He liked it so much that he pushed the wagon right back up the hill and rode down again. Time after time, he pushed the wagon up the hill and rode down at great speed. This is fun, he thought, but I don't like having to push the wagon up the hill much. Every day he rode the wagon from morning till night. But the more he enjoyed the rides, the more he hated the hard work of pushing the wagon uphill. Then he had an idea. He went to look for his friend, the raccoon. He told him all about the wagon and the wonderful rides, and invited the raccoon to come and see for himself. The raccoon was naturally curious, so he went along with the bear. There's the raccoon and there's the bear. And what does curious mean? So curious means that you really want to know what's going on. So you're going to go find out what's going on. Just like the raccoon is doing. He's very curious, so he's going to go find out what's going on with the bear. On the way, they met the deer. "Come with us," said the bear, "and have a ride in my wagon." The deer was naturally curious, so he went along with the bear and the raccoon. On the way, they met the goat. "Come with us," said the bear, "and have a ride in my wagon." The goat was naturally curious, so he went along with the bear, the raccoon, and the deer. In a very short time, they were all riding down the hill at a wonderful speed. "This is lovely," said the raccoon. "This is marvelous," said the deer. "Great, just great," said the goat. At the bottom, they all got out except the bear, who sat tight. "Hey, come and help push," cried the raccoon, the deer, and the goat. "What, me?" said the bear. "If I let you ride in my wagon, the least you can do is to push me back up the hill, don't you think?" And he looked so fierce that his friends were too frightened to argue. So what does fierce mean? It means that the bear looked mean. So the goat, the raccoon, and the deer were scared to mess with the bear. So they all went on riding downhill, and the raccoon, the deer, and the goat went on pushing the bear back to the top. "What shall we do?" they whispered to each other. "This is very tiring, but if we give up, the bear will get us. He's not his usual kind self at all." Then, when they were pushing the bear uphill for the 100th time, the goat had an idea. "Listen," he whispered urgently. "I know what we'll do." The others bent their heads towards him and listened to his plan. The bear was busy enjoying the scenery and noticed nothing until they reached the top of the hill. "Then right," shouted the goat, "over the top with him!" And the wagon, with the bear in it, went hurtling down the other side of the hill. So what does hurtling mean? That means that the bear is going very fast down the hill. There's the bear, and there's the goat, the raccoon, and the deer, just watching him fly down that side of the hill. Faster and faster sped the wagon until it crashed at the bottom. The bear was flung out, head over heels, and landed right side up in a shallow pond. But worst of all, when he looked round, he saw all the other animals of the forest standing on the bank and laughing at him. "It serves you right," they said. "It was very unkind of you to bully your friends like that." But they helped him out of the pond and set the wagon upright for him. "Now you must push the raccoon, the deer, and the goat uphill," they said. "Then you will know how they felt having to push a great heavy animal like you." So the bear pushed his friends up the hill, not once, but many times, and each time he understood a little more how badly he had behaved. So there's the bear pushing all his friends up the hill. At last he said, "I am truly sorry for what I did, and I won't do it ever again." At that, the raccoon, the deer, and the goat invited the bear to climb into the wagon, and they all rode downhill at a glorious pace. And at the bottom, they all got out and pushed the wagon back again together. And that's the end of that book. So, who was the main character in the book? The bear was. And would this happen in real life? Most likely not. So, I hope y'all enjoyed reading this book with me today. And I hope y'all have a great day.